Now we need to go down eventually. Here we go. Don't even need to use the magnum. Oh shit. There we go. Suck it. Oh. I fucked up. No, I didn't do shit. Figures. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. There we go. Oh. See, I shot his eye. I didn't know you could do the thing with a knife. So I just shot him in his eye over and over. Ow. Use the hell. Ow! I got murked! Dude, that was nuts. Come here! Ah! You can pretty much trade blows with him until the next thing happens. Oh. Is that what it wanted me to take? Shells. Is it worth it? You bet it is. Stop it! Stop! Fuck! Ow! It stung. There you go. Oh Lord. Ow! That's another health. Probably get to go into my freaking spray soon. Oh! Hello! I had no idea you fucking jumped at me. I wonder if you could...
Use this!
Head. Oh no! Where did you throw the... Where did you throw the rocket? Is it this way? It is. Oh, there we go. Ooh. There it is. Take it. Oh, now I need to fit it. It's no problem. We need it for one round, I hope. What the fuck? Oh! Hold that thought. See, nerd. Landed right in front of me. Traditional Resident Evil rocket launcher to the face. See, nerd. Oof. Yeah, of course.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Yeah. Wee. Swan dive.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta
Are you
go.
surprised, Leon?
If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Of course.
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Leon. She's hoping you'll make it. She has faith that you'll make it.
Very cute.
Yeah. Not that we need to, but there's another grenade. Wow, I totally missed that. I guess that would be the only part with the TMP would actually be useful, because you could just light him up with bullets while he was running at you.
Yeah,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
Yeah, long story. This will probably be a part where I rack up the deaths. Let's go.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Let's go. Free speed. The fuck?
Please! Behind us!
I know. Just hold on.
Did I already do it? Oh, we just started. Is it left stick forward? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess it is. Right. Left. Usually. Oh spin. Oh spin. I'm dead. Oh no. I did it! I did it first time! Shit! Okay. Okay then.
Ashley! Ashley!
Where'd you do land, girl? Oh, there you are.
Leon!
Let me guess, she can't swim.
Come on. Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea.
I know,
Mission
right?
accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt to ask, you know?
He's kind of
So, who
He's
was
kind of
it?
learned to be your dad,
Why do
really.
you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Leon really does have all the ladies. Lucas is right. It'd be kind of wrong, wouldn't it? You know, you're the president's daughter, he works for the president, he works for your dad. Do you know how wrong that would probably be? Well, probably not entirely. But, you know, he's like double your age. Well, that's it for the playthrough of Resident Evil 4 then. I think it will be much shorter in terms of playthrough parts, but probably I did just as bad. I mean, those retries that I did probably were the, like, you could probably count them as deaths, as I said earlier. But yeah, in many people's eyes and opinion, the best Resident Evil game, certainly the modern era. I would think. I would say in the modern era, you know, when Resident Evil started to change its game style a little bit, I think this was like the top, you know, and then 5 and 6 degraded into action, which no one liked apart from me. But like I said, I think I know why people hold this game in such high regard, because it still feels, in terms of gameplay, like a Resident Evil game. But it's not what a Resident Evil fan would consider scary. It's not. It is heavily action-based. And that is, like I said at the beginning, I don't understand why this game gets such a free pass and Resident Evil 5 and 6 get lambasted. They do. And that is why I give Resident Evil 5 and 6 a free pass, because I feel the judgment is unfair when you factor in that Resident Evil 4 really isn't that much of a Resident Evil game either. The only thing that this game resembles in terms of a Resident Evil game is the tank control scheme. That's it. There's no real jump scares. There's no real scary moments. There's no real fear. I guess the fear is, again, like I said for Resident Evil 7, I guess, to be fair, maybe the feel of it is Resident Evil. But even still, it's like, why? I don't get why. You know, it's like Resident Evil 4 completely changed the formula twice over, and everyone loves it. Resident Evil 5 changes it again, gets lambasted, hate by the entire fan base, and then Resident Evil 7, which is somewhat like this game in a way in terms of, you know, the feel, the look and feel of it. You know, it gets praised. I just don't get it. Like many fan bases, Resident Evil is one that has flip-flopped. But I don't get me wrong, I do understand that, you know, this wasn't as action-based as Resident Evil 5 and 6. And I think the heavily emphasis on the action was what made people hate those games. But I don't. And that's why Skinner's protection of the Raccoon Police Department. What? Criminal was reduced by Permit Stars members. That's funny.
Finally, the line's jack free.
Yeah, where you
Hey,
been?
Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Tell that to Ashley.
Story of my life.
Tell that to Ashley, Hunnigan. She's the one wanting to do overtime. You know what I mean? She's the one wanting to do overtime. So tell her that. Alright, number of times killed 57, clear time 13 hours, hit ratio of 82. I'm going to take that to the bank, because my aiming sucked. My aiming was balls in this game. You can now buy an infinite launcher and the Matilda from the merchant. The Matilda is a Leon gun that he uses in later games, actually. They make that his main gun in Resident Evil 2 remake. Alright, So that is it. And as you can see, the start screen has completely changed now. We have an extras, we have a new game, and I think the new game adds professional mode. I will not be doing that. Considering the amount of hits and retries I did in this game, I don't think I'm going to do that. Now, this is where we'll probably be focusing the future of Resident Evil 4, because unlike my original playthrough, or playthroughs, because I did a couple, I will be including these at later dates, very much like Resident Evil 1. I'm going to move on to the next game in this replay series, game 3 of 4. I'm going to say this. Game 3 of 4 I didn't enjoy as much as I should have. That's all I'll say on that for now. But once we've kind of done that and maybe moved on for Game 4 as well, we will then move on to this. Separate Ways is basically Ada's, like the story from Ada's perspective for the most part, I think. Assignment Ada is a one mission thing, I think. I'm not sure if Ash did play it, so I'll have to probably check it out. And the Mercenaries, whereas this wasn't the first game with the Mercenaries mode in it, Resident Evil 3 had it, this is Resident Evil 4's version of it. Now, unfortunately this isn't co-op, so I am going to have to do this by myself. It will be an experience. I don't know whether I'll do just one big video of all the maps or split them, like I did with Resident Evil 5. We'll have to see. I may split them just to kind of differentiate the maps, but I'm probably not gonna go for like 5 stars, which I think Vash did, which is like hilarious, by the way. Vash went for 5 stars on the Mercenaries. I'm certainly not gonna do that because I'm not as good as he is at the game, as proven by this initial playthrough. So yes, I will be coming back to this game. Again, like Resident Evil 1, it'll be some point in the future. It won't be right away. We're gonna move on to Game 3 in this replay series. With I'm gonna leave that a surprise, but like I said, I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably should have. That's all I'll say on that for now. So, that is it for Resident Evil 4's replay playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed going back to it. It has been a blast to go back to these older games that I removed from the channel. And as you probably would notice by this playthrough, I think I have edited up to about part 20. So I'm thinking this will be maybe about 30 parts, maybe a little bit less. I think my last playthrough was actually 42, but I had a video or two where I spent so long doing one thing, whereas with this playthrough, even though I did hit the retry button a lot, and once again I will apologize to you guys for doing that, I didn't intend to hit the replay button so much, but I think it was just my fear of using all my health items. If I didn't use that, I'd have no health items to fight the future bosses with. So it was more just, yes, it was to like erase those cheap shots, because sometimes they can be like that. But again, if I'd gone through and just had used all the health items, the thing is in this game, like I said earlier, I was taking a lot of damage from just one hit. One hit takes a lot of damage from Leon in this game, which is odd. I'm not really sure why that was, but yeah, I certainly enjoyed going back to this game. I will be back for it in the future, of course. I will do Separate Ways from Ada. I will do some Mercenaries. Assignment Ada, I will take a look at. If I don't feel it's really upload worthy, then I won't bother with it. But I'll certainly do Separate Ways, because Separate Ways is kind of the story from Ada's perspective for the most part, I think. I never played it. That's the funny thing. I never played the extra modes in this game, so that's why I'm planning to do it. You know, for Resident Evil 4, I never covered all the bases. Like I said at the beginning of the playthrough, I didn't cover all the modes in this game on the PlayStation 4 version. So, again, that's probably the biggest reason, apart from playthrough parts and cutting it down. The other reason is that I didn't check out all the extra content this game had. And for a game that was released in, 2004? I think 2003. It was a GameCube game, so it was probably around 2001 to 2004. For a game on the GameCube, And a game that long ago, this was chock-a-block full of content. You know, this had an extra maybe 10 hours of gameplay left in, if you include going for 5 stars for mercenaries, the assignment, separate ways, probably another addition to the campaign in some way, and then Assignment Ada. I'm not sure what Assignment Ada is, so I have to check that out. But yeah, for a game in like that era, it's really a shame that we're in this kind of era where all the extra stuff is now fucking paid DLC. But you know, people will continue to buy it anyway and then complain about it later. But I've said that before. But yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons why I went back to this was to eventually put those extra parts on there. So yes, I will be coming back to this game, and yes, I will be doing it, and we'll be covering it probably around the time after I've done the Chris playthrough in the original, well, the remake of the original Resident Evil. But first, we will go into the third game of 4 for this kind of mini replay series, and yeah, I will leave you with that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this hopefully somewhat new and improved version, even though I suck for the most part at it. Hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. Hopefully you did. You know what to do, comment and all that stuff. Let me know what you liked and didn't like about it, I guess. Make it this is how you don't play montage, feel free. But yeah, that is it for the playthrough replay of Resident Evil 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys know what to do. Until next time, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ring the bell for notifications on every video. Social medias down in the description of every video I upload. You guys know what to do. I will see you for the next game in the replay series. This is Sim Chaos, signing off. Peace out, stay safe, and as always guys, stay awesome.